came back. That's interesting. Yeah, well, before that, you wouldn't mind if I do something, would you? Awesome, appreciate it. Just making sure that we have enough time to talk. I basically removed your connection from Fate, temporarily at least. We'll have plenty of time to discuss how you revealed the connection to my universe again. We'll talk about that later, but let's talk about your problems now, shall we? So what brings you back to my domain after I explicitly told you that if you return, you'll probably not escape? What brings you back here? What was so important? Yeah, I'm waiting. You mean You mean the Sword of Nexus? You're trying to assemble it in your universe. Oh, that is hilarious. Oh, that's not good. I do know where it is. See, my sword is made from three main parts. The only parts that were left of me after I got betrayed by my sons. The handle, symbolizing creation. The blade, symbolizing destruction. And the hilt that combines them. What combines destruction and life? Can you think about it? No, 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 no. The correct answer is nothing. The hilt is nothingness, just like my power. You see, I was born from nothingness. I came back to nothingness, and I will be reborn out of nothingness. It's not that hard to understand, but the hilt holds all that remains out of my nothingness power, all of it. At least in your universe. Over here, I can just snap my fingers right up, and whatever I want just becomes nothing. It's very simple, but we'll get to that. So, you want me, the first primordial, who was so kindly to return you back to your universe after you so stupidly stupidly created a connection. Well, to be fair, you did revive me, so I guess. But, I gave returned you back to the universe, gave you a favor. And how do you repay me? You come back and create another connection to my universe. Now, I need to know, what was your plan here? Yes, but nothing happens spontaneously now, does it? That split second where it was still open, I can feel Primordials locking in on that. Now, do you want to know which Primordial is locked in on that now? Do you? Do you want to know? You think I give a fuck about that fucking fly? For all I care, he could be existent or non-existent. He does nothing for me. He really doesn't. He's useless. He means nothing. He is so insignificant to me. Do you know which primordial locked in? Deus, the primordial of time! Which, To your knowledge, is one of my sons, the only one fucking alive. Now, lucky for you, you revived me, so I'm not gonna kill you. Since you're severed from fate, killing you would reset all your actions. So you're lucky for that, but I do think I'm gonna leave you with a parting gift, so to say. You see, Crimson, by its very nature, is immortal, right? Now, the reason it's immortal is because, come on, this is like a interaction thing. Go ahead. Why is Crimson immortal? Let's tell us, why is Crimson immortal? Exactly! Distraction. And there is always distraction. You are correct, my boy. Slow claps. Do you know what there isn't in this universe? There isn't anything because there is nothing. There is no destruction because there's nothing to destruct. There is no creation because there is nothing to create. It is nothing. So, what do you think would happen if all of Crimson was transported here? In theory, what do you think would happen if this Crimson, something that comes from destruction, would be transported into a universe with nothingness in it? Pure and utter nothingness. You see, I only needed nothingness to be reborn. I don't know if you noticed, but you are something. So is this lamp, so is this sword. Even if I bring you back, I'll still be alive. All I'm saying is, you would die. You and your wretched infection. And since you brought the primordial of time to my realm, soon to be at least he figures out where the connection exactly came from, but since you did that, might as well. I might as well relax here and wait. Wait till he gets here so I can explain to him how this whole happened and I can make a deal. I give him one thing that is immune to time itself, one thing that never dies. You, and he lets me live. But you see, that doesn't bring me any fun. Because now that you show that I exist, after I, you know, double cross Deus or he goes back, people or other primordials are gonna find on about this area. And with enough of them, I will get annoyed. So that plan doesn't work. But, you know, I did say I'm gonna give you a gift. And this is what that gift is going to be. I'm going to break that so-called sword that you so carelessly got for my sons. I'm gonna break it back into parts. I'm gonna give you one of those parts. Oh, you thought you were gonna get to keep it! Oh, this is hilarious! You actually believed! You're gonna walk in here, demand I tell you where my only source of power in that universe is, and let you walk with it! Oh, you are So let me get to it. Yeah, no, you shut up now. I didn't fucking talk to you yet. So, as I was saying, I'm gonna shuttle that sword back into pieces, two of them, creation and destruction, and I'll let you pick. The other one, I will send somewhere. Something in return. Something in return. What would I want? Let's see. Revenge? I don't see why revenge would be necessary. I already killed everybody that actually posed any threat to me because they're already dead by entropy, which is a direct descendant of me, by the way. Oh yeah, Rinsuke is directly related to me. He's the son of the son of the son of the daughter of mine. Long family line, who cares? But yeah, so I already got my revenge. Power, I feel like I'm a bit better on that. Information, doesn't really help me. Ooh, I know! You could always bring me back. You can. It's a simple-ish ritual. Requires, firstly, the easiest one for you, I am assuming, the Sword of Nexus. I'm assuming you'll get that. Secondly, Blood of a Primordial. I'm sure you can get that. What else? What else? Eh, listen, whatever you are, I I think that might be a good idea to kill Rince, but you see, the future's changing so much. There's so many different possibilities of what will happen. But there's only one possibility of what will happen if Rince is alive. There's infinite about what if he dies. Now, I can tell you what happens if he's alive, but that's cheating. That's no fun. And I do have to have a fight soon, so gotta be prepared for that. So what else? Blood of a Primordial. Hmm. Ah, and of course, your own flesh and blood. You really don't. But, hmm. I'm still debating whether I really should let you. I mean, if I do let you out, you could bring me back, and then I could return to my original, technically original universe and, destroy those who defied me again. But at the same time, what if you just find the piece, kill Rinsuke, and then just leave me here? You know? You want to do a primordial contract. Now that's interesting. Hmm. You do understand that by bringing me back to that universe, you are dooming yourself and everybody else in there. I am going to be wiping into nothingness as well. But I guess you don't really have a choice. It's either you bring me back and I wipe everything onto nothingness back then, or I wipe you back to nothingness now. You really do seem to be in an impasse, don't you? Well, yes, it would, but I can just wait till Deus gets. I'm sure the God of Time would like to deal with the one person evading him. One person that escapes time, immune to it. He does, hate you for a whole stopping time thing. You're practically stopping his ability. Quite nice a trick you got there. So I could give you to him. I could just, let you go, but this is tough. This is a tough decision. On one hand, I want to go back and kill everyone. On the other hand, there's a chance I'll die if I do. I don't know what's left there. Maybe Deus can kill me. I mean, there was that one deity dude that also fought in when I was trying to get killed. I forgot his name. Hmm. No matter. There's also him. Um. There's also the matter of entropy. I have no idea how it would react to my presence. Toxic Pit, that's their name. Yeah, I remember them. They were there. They were one of the people that helped kill me with my sons. Quite strong, that person is. Huh. Hmm. You know what? How about we take a few millennia to think about it, right? It's not like time passes here. Hey, I mean, you have anything better to do? Well, see, that's not really an answer. Anyhow, let's look at this. I could give you the last piece. I could tell you exactly where it is. And then you go get it. And then you have the Sword of Nexus. You kill my direct descendant after like hundreds of like primordials who gives a shit. And then, well, you revive me with their blood, your own flesh, and then I kill everyone. Or I hand you into Deus, and he does his thing. Or I can do what fate wants me to do, and then we're all good here. Well, fate wants me to, well, kill you. Make sure that I never existed. You dead, Crimson gets a new vessel, the sword is lost for eternity, and I never exist. Now, I don't want that to happen. Do you? Yeah, me neither. But they're offering an alternative, which is to break the sword, then give you a piece, and put the other piece somewhere on this earth, and then let the chaos happen. Hmm. But like, you see, I can do that, but then you see, there's this whole fate thing. It's like you break fate, you tempt fate, it's gonna take a shot at you. And like, I don't know if you noticed, but there's a lot of stuff to take a shot at here. There's not a lot of stuff, I'm the only one. It's gonna take a shot at someone, it's gonna be taking a shot at me. And fate can bring some nasty consequences. My soul being broken apart, my son being in board, Deus getting here. Yeah, no, not really. It turns out I am missing that aspect of my power. See, there's infinites of Nexus, technically. I have infinite copies of myself across timelines, multiverses, whatever. But we all know one thing. There's only one Fate immunity ability in the entirety of everything. And I, the original Nexus, had that. Now, after I was reborn, I don't. It appears someone else has Fate immunity. It's the only ability in existence that only one exists of it. And I don't have it, so someone else does. So, Fate could, like, kill me, do other stuff. You see, I don't really need Fate immunity if I just follow what Fate wants. It wants two things: me dead, or the sword split. Yeah, you see, that's the problem. But if I split the sword, I do exist. Fate doesn't get me, and I can probably deal with Deus later, right? I mean, the worst that can happen is he ages me 1,000,000,000 years and I snap him out of existence. But like you're breaking fate. First, you broke it by, well, bringing me back here, bringing me back to life. Thank you for that. Then you broke it by actually stabbing Rince. Apparently, you broke fate twice. That was not supposed to happen. You stabbed him after stopping time, and he survived. That wasn't supposed to happen. He was supposed to die. But no, he didn't. I don't know. You're the one who changed fate. And then, for the third time, you come visit the primordial of nothingness to ask him where a part of his power in a different dimension exists. That was the last straw. Now, I can send you back. I can kill you. I can do so many things, but I'm gonna go with fate because I don't want to die, and you don't want to fucking die either now, do you? Right? You don't want to die, right? Your timer is up. Well, you see, that would matter, but except one thing. I cut your connection to fate. You are not bound to that dimension, which is why I told you. Hey, can I do something real quick? Because I feel that connection to fate, because it's bound to happen. It was bound for you to go back. Yeah, it would. But but again, it doesn't matter because it already happened. You don't understand, but this is outside of time now. This is nothing. There's no time here. It could have already happened, happening, is happening, and has happened all at the same time. So it might have been a 5 minutes in your universe, but in here, it already happened, is happening, and will happen all at the same time. There is no time here. You forgot to. You keep forgetting about that. This is nothingness. Nothingness. This is nothing. Nothing. This goes on forever and ever and ever. You understand that? This is my home plane. This is where I was born. Some stupid fucking crimson machinery is not gonna get you out, which is why I'm going to be telling you what our plan is. We're gonna follow fate, but we're also gonna trick it. I'm gonna break the sword. I'm gonna give you a piece, and I'm gonna tell you what the other piece is. You're gonna go claim it. Then you're gonna go revive me. After I'm revived, I will transport you to this dimension with, let's say, 10 humans. You should be able to bring enough distraction with 10 of them. You get one of them automatically. You get to keep one. The other one gets thrown somewhere, and I will tell you where it is when the time needs you to know where it is. You're gonna revive me, and I'm gonna let you be here for about 10 humans till you so fortunately die. I'll tell you what the third one is. The third one is complicated. See, It's nothing. It doesn't emit energy. It doesn't show in scanners. It doesn't even appear to me. But the thing is, I can feel it. I can feel nothingness out of anywhere. And I can tell you, it seems to be in an area that's cold. Do I look do I look like I want to create something? Especially with that complexity? I'll have to create something with a complexity and I have to actually track it. I don't have time for that. Get it? Because there is no time, but whatever. So, this is the plan. I release you. The third part is it's some snowy mountain. I don't fucking know what the fuck this area is called. There's some portal on it. Blah blah blah. I don't give a single fuck. That's what I know. Now, the part that I'm gonna be removing from you. Have you decided which one it's going to be? The handle, the blade. Which one? Which one do you want to keep? They're both powerful at their own volition. Creation, you just snap your fingers and you have a megaton of uranium. Destruction, you snap your fingers and kaboom. This pyramid in front of you is dead, gone, existent, bye. But that's because you're like, eh, you, no offense, mortal. If the sword ever got to primordial hands, they could just snap their fingers with it and bye bye universe, on to the next one. You want to become a primordial? Well, get my sword, revive me, and then we'll talk about you becoming a primordial, shall we? Now, have you so you want destruction now, do you? Great. Give me the sword so I can break it into its pieces. Destruction it is. Um, by the way, I'd be careful letting that touch anything other than actually holding it. It shreds stuff at the molecular level, turning them into nothing, as per the name, so have fun with that. Now, as for the handle, where it's gonna be hidden, I'm assuming you know what Void Cope is? Perfect! So they're gonna have it. Perfect. And about my direct descendant, whatever the fuck you wanna call him, Rensuke, Rent, I don't give a fuck. So about him, um, do you know about his vessel? No, not that one. The original one, the one that's imprisoned. Hmm. Now ain't that a shame? Oh well, I'm sure you'll find out something. Anyhow, quick warning. You show your face here again, and it's not gonna be me being nice. It's gonna be me leaving you connected to fate, snapping my fingers, and you're gonna be disappearing. And because you're connected to fate, I'm not going to be disappearing. Have we got that understanding now? You understand? You show up here again without actually being able to revive me and you're fucking dead? Have we got that? We understood? Yes? Yeah, sure. How about use your fucking brain? I'm not gonna give you I'm not gonna supposed to like spoon feed you everything. Be smart enough to figure out how the fuck you're supposed to defeat a level 1 Primordial. You have the goddamn fucking Sword of Nexus. Due to fate, he was supposed to be killed, and you just froze time, stabbed him once, and let him fall onto the ground. To be fair, you could have stabbed him again, but I guess not. Oh well. Now then, let me send you back to your fucking universe before you can interrupt and send some more connections here. And, when you see that toxic person, give them a blessing for me. You know, tell them that I'm coming back. Anyway, talk to you later.